Okay, that's 11. Guilty.
Hi Dark Lords and ladies, and welcome to another Conquering the Known Reality training video. Today we're going to be going over the do's and don'ts of hiring henchmen to get the job done. Now, there's a lot of common pitfalls Dark Lords and ladies fall into frequently, and today I'm going to make sure you don't make those same mistakes. First, let's go over some examples of some possible hires to be your star henchmen. First up, we have Mekuthala. Look at him. Doesn't he seem like he would be a phenomenal complement to your overall Dark Lord aesthetic? Well, there are some common pitfalls once we look a little bit closer. The insane ranting and maniacal laughter don't necessarily speak to a sharp, focused mind that'll be intent on getting your orders accomplished. No, Mekuthala, we need you to focus on the goal. So let's look at option 2. Dave. Dave has a gun, and he's very willing to use that gun to shoot children around the age of 15, prime Chosen One territory. That's right, Dave can get the job done, and he can get it done early. Before they start getting trained by their mentor, this guy will show up to their farmhouse, student life, village, what have you, and just shoot them right in the face. Remember, a Dave is better than a Mekuthala. Now, you don't just want to have one henchman, that almost just seems like it's a partner. You need at least a solid backup. Now, one of the most common slip-ups made at this stage of the hiring process is going for one of the seductress types. They seem tempting. Tempting is their entire job, so it's an understandable choice to make. The problem is, when it comes to actually getting that final important stab, they very rarely actually follow through. Maybe they'll kill someone near your chosen one, but the mentor figure will almost always catch them right before they actually get to the critical moment, or they'll really want to bone your chosen one, which with the age difference, let's just not get into that territory. We're dark villains, not creeps. Instead, you're gonna go for a Kathy. She is extraordinarily efficient at laying out strategies, knows how to create explosive weapons, and has a very, very firm grasp of human psychology. This kind of person is invaluable in terms of rounding out your plans, making sure you don't have any of those obvious loopholes that can be exploited, and creating C4, which I cannot stress enough, will get the job done. Now, a lot of Dark Lords in this moment think it's very tempting to have a third henchman come on board, and they'll look right across the aisle and try and fill that slot, looking at people close to the chosen one and trying to turn them. We get the temptation. It seems oh so sweet to be able to say, now your friend belongs to me. The problem though, do they really? When it comes down to crucial moments where everything's on the line, do you think that friend will stick with you in your new allegiances, or are they more likely to flip back on over to their childhood friend's side and end up stabbing you in the back? It's just not something you want to risk. Instead, we suggest you give Dave here a secondary mission where if he fails his first, he just murders the friends close to the chosen one when given the opportunity. They're often not as well under the mentor's gaze, and even occasionally venturing off on their own. If Dave is on standby, this becomes an extraordinary opportunity to inflict as much trauma on the chosen one as possible. And if he's careful with his experience, he knows how to make it look like an accident. Avoid having that chosen one then be angry at you and come back for revenge. Just be sure as the Dark Lord to tie up all possible loose ends. But now that we have a rock-solid pair of henchmen to support you as the Dark Lord, one willing to effectively murder quietly and quickly because he just loves doing it, and the other one planning out all kinds of devious tricks and mastering your grand strategies, you're pretty much good to go. Your chosen one will be traumatized and more susceptible to your ways, and just be sure to C4 that mentor whenever you first get the opportunity. This has been another Dark Lord training video. Get on out there and remember our slogan, just because it's evil doesn't mean it can't be fun.